Welcome to my show. How's everybody doing tonight? Oh, what time is it right now? I don't even know what time it is. I've been working out for a good time now. We're going to work out real hard now. What?
Talk to the puppies.
Don't go by my camera. Huh? Yeah, I can. I'll shut the door, honey. So, anytime I ever went into anybody's class, anybody's dojo, I always made sure I wore a white belt in respect for their dojo. Some classes don't even want you to wear a white belt till you've been there for a month or two or maybe a year, you know. But Kempo, it's usually probably a couple months, 5 months, and then I'll let them wear a white belt with tabs. Reason I keep my white belt is because we always had that perfect length to keep your strikes and everything tight, your finger pokes tight, everything tight, you know. Finger set, striking set, you know, shield and hammer, 5 swords, keeps it right in that zone where your targets are their targets, your targets are their targets, your targets are their targets. So you keep the belt on, run it to the middle when you're a black belt like me, and then you build. On my white belts, you build each tab for each generation after your 3rd degree. That's where I went. I went from each generation after 3rd degree. After 3rd degree, how many times I took on a new generation of students or went into that new generation and still teaching Kempo, Ishin Ryu, Goju, American Kempo. Goju believes in them real tight. Real tight stuff. And then lots of grappling. That's where I get people, hang on to that belt, keep them fingers tight, make sure your punches, your blocks, 5 swords strong, shield hammer nice and strong, buckling branch is nice and strong, clutching feather, gifted destruction, pull him in. Ooh. I watched the guy today do gift of destruction. He stepped into the guy. I was taught we step back, we swing, then pull him in with that power and hit him with that elbow, cross the eye, snap, rake the back, knee, where you just step in, you drive him into that elbow or sweep him even, ninchucky, if you know ninchucky. All your katas, every move. Make it nice and strong. Get to the end of the belt so you can do rising blocks. If I gotta drop down, get down where I'm in them rising block patterns. Your good stances. Rising block patterns with good stances. All that is even coming up underneath the jaw with that rising block. Outward block. And around to downward cross. Heel palms, punch, and close. Depending on where you want to go with the lower ranking, but when I walk into somebody's class, I always wear my white till they can tell me I can wear my black. 4th degree black belt, 3rd degree for how many years? 35 years. 4th degree. Just recently in the last couple of years, in the last year. So it's great. But I still go back to the white belt, do all my blocks, do short one, real nice, and That's just inwards, outwards, rising, downwards, inward, downwards, hammer fist, heel palm downwards, strike the eyes, strike the throat, strike that solar plex, hit the groin, pull in as you pull out. Triggered salute. Just the shorties. Locking horns. Long kimono. Shield and hammer. Spur kick. Buckling branch. Thrusting salute first, then go into buckling branch where you kick him again and go into the crescent. Raining claws. Raining claws. Snaking talons. I like snaking talons too because that's all right here. So fast. Nice and strong hands. See, I'm holding my belt with my thumb. If I had my rubber bands on, Sammy, them hands have got to be strong. Them hands have got to be strong. The punches got to be strong. Not this open-handed stuff where the thumbs are out, the fingers are out. Right here. Boy, I think about how quick I can go in right in here. You know, that. It's not, here. Sure it can be if I need to stay away from a weapon here and come in with the ridge hand. Spur kick, back kick. But boy, if I destroy him here with 5 swords and come in, boom, with the punches, instead of thinking eyes, solar plex, sword, bring him down, hit in the back of the neck, bring him back up. Now you think about blocks. Psychic. Same technique. 5 swords, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, uppercut, hit him in the eyes, uppercut, grab him back in the neck, hit him in boom! Them uppercuts are coming in there so fast, it's like, boom! They don't know I hit them. 5 swords. I like it when I just go block and I see their arm go like this, and then I just hit him in the chest a couple times, hit him in the jaw with an uppercut. That's still 5 swords. 5 swords in many manners once you get this far. That's 9 generations after I got my 3rd degree black belt. 16 years, but 9 generations where I actually taught somebody else and passed on that generation. 9 generations. Punch out. Open. 2 on the side. Oh yeah, just keep it tight. Spur kick back. One here, one here. One front. Oh God, one back. Crescent kick. Oh yeah, he's easy. Mass attack. That's just, we called it, in short through, we call it destructive twins, twirling fingers, crashing wings, just destroy, up to that one. I mean, that one can be all down through that where you step behind him, take him down. Crashing wings, twirling, keep it nice and tight, and then throw a couple punches. Circling wings where you boo, hit him over the top, come over the bottom, top, bottom, and take out the knee. Circling wings, crossing talons, drive him into that. Well, I love that because you can kind of feel what he's doing pull him in, or you can step in. I always thought the technique called for stepping back and driving him into that before you take that first step drag forward. You drive that elbow in with that step drag forward. This is just pulling him back or letting him think he's getting away with something. Then you bam, crack, snap. Crossing towns. Scraping hooves. You know, boom, boom, boom. We all know that. Scraping. Back kick, elbow. Or you just stomp. You see Chucky? Stomp, you know. Spur kick, side kick, because you just kind of spur kick him here as he opens up. Side kick his knee out. 1, 2, boom, boom. 1, 2. Both sides. Elbow as you grab. Elbow as you pull him into it. Then step into your punches. Tie your belt. Sure it's nice and straight. And woo! The big boy for the workout today. How about that one, guys? The big boy. So the J roller. Oh, that's so heavy. You know those, if you've ever seen a martial art, oop, that don't look good. The martial live video. The martial arts stuff today, you know, they show you these little things that they flip around today. It's like this, you know, I found it felt right, it felt tight, it's pretty heavy, but you just think of it as that big log where you'd hold it with one hand and just do your over and unders. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just doing your over and unders like you're holding your ball, your overs, your unders, overs, unders, inward, outward, rising, inward, outward, rising, inward, outward. See where that goes. And I can do it open-handed or I can do it hard. Usually on the staff, I'm going to be doing it open-handed because I'm sliding up and down it. I got to know my limits, though, where I got to be tight, or I got to be strong, or I got to bring it up and feel that big log go over your head and spin. Ooh, don't break my leg. Spin and get that workout. Take it one arm, 2, 3. Switch arms where you just roll. This is the roll. See, that's where you roll. You switch arms. 1, 2, 3. I can roll, keep it tight, come down, roll, keep it tight, and attack. Roll, keep it tight, block, and attack. Block. He grabs it. I strike real hard because I know my hands are strong. Mine aren't open. If I see his are open, boy, I destroy everything he's got on his fingers. If he grabs that, he's got open hand. Little finger just will release it instantly. We know that. So I'll think of that. If I stick it out there and I go poke and I miss it, he grabs it, I got to know to go and come back with a strike. Even if I have to bring it back and work my way to my roll and holding him here, come out with the other one underneath where I'm coming up on underneath here and striking and then stepping back and maybe roll and striking. That's why I say roll. Somebody touches me from behind, I roll with the big one. I'd take that big one and I'd roll like this. I'd still do circling wings, but then I'm going to come in with the weapon. Crossing towns. He grabs my hand here. Okay, I got your staff. Well, I just go here. Boom! Catch him in the throat. Drive down his spine. Hit him in the spine. Knee. taking him out with the staff, and use the staff for all my balance while I'm doing this. Five swords, I can come in and go 1, 2, catch you in the throat. Catch you in the throat. 1, 2, 3, 4, uppercut. Hit you down. Side kick. See, it just rolls. It rolls with you. Especially a big staff like this, you gotta roll it. It takes a lot of meat. Something bigger than your leg, longer than my leg. Look at that. And I'm 6'6", so and it's huge. Nice points that are all beveled from the sand, being in the sand. Nice and natural bevels for shoving it in the eye and running it across his ears a couple times. Bam! Just stand there like this. 1, roll. 2, cross his eyes. As I do a block here, and I just go like I would with my hands. You see that? That's just making sure you're covering, checking, covering, checking. Where I cover, check what he's coming at me with, even down below. I gotta know where he's coming in, where I can hit him here, and then maybe roll. Maybe roll. If I just step back as he comes in on me, step back when he comes in on me, and just roll 1, 2. It's like you would a punch. 1, 2. Get back. 1, 2. Punch and kick. Punch. 1, 2. Punch and kick. Punch. 1, 2. Guy behind. Punch and kick. And punch. 1 guy in front, back, and around. Side kick, ball kick. Hit this guy, back kick, hook kick. Hit this guy, slide. And all I'm using the staff for is to roll me into each technique. Roll me into 5 swords. As I destroy the weapon here and I roll into it. Nice strong hands. Punches should be nice and strong. Hit them on your staff a few times, know what it feels like. Because when somebody hits you with a staff, it's going to break your knuckles too. I see somebody coming out with a pair of nunchuckies, I instantly think their whole hand motions where they're going spin, 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 or holding it waiting for me to move. If they're holding it waiting for me to move, I'm going to stand back and wait for them to move. Then if we both don't move, guess what? They're probably going to walk away and you're going to walk away. I'm walking in the park and he comes out with a pair of nuts. Oh, Mom, what's your money? Okay, dude, I got my staff, but it's the only money you're going to get from me. First thing I think is I jam in and just stomp on their toe. Wham! With the staff. As he's doing this, yeah, I come down, wham! Take out his knee and go right down to the shin, chucky, chin. Well, these things can take out my knees. So here we go. See, that's when you keep this tight. You know it's around your knees. You know it's blocking your hips. You know it's blocking your belly and you can tap, tap, tap. Tap. He's going to think, oh, he's got his weapon here doing this. While you're going growing and then hook, spur kick. Hook. Drop down, spur kick to the jaw. That's just taking him and grabbing him here and going hook, pull down. And as you pull down, you spur kick him and walk away with your staff in the other hand. Did you see that one? Clutching feather. 1, 2, because I just wipe him away. I come here, sandwich, back knuckle sweep if I want to finish it. The weapon ain't always the best weapon. If it is, if they got a weapon, sure it is. It can keep them away from me. Sure it can. But if somebody's attacking me, I still like my phone booth attitude. Sammy Torres and all you guys, Kemple, I like that phone booth. Even Even if I drop down to throw crescent, I want to bring this in my phone booth pattern, roll with it, block, make sure I check, crescent. Because if I come around, I go here and I see he's coming with something else, then I know I might have to come out and bring my 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's just where you're hitting him here, catching him across the jaw here, or blocking his weapon here, catching him with that destructive twins, twirling fingers, crashing wings. I know I can flip him with this one. Whoa! Oh, that big one, I'm gonna catch him in the knee right here after I hit him here and just flip him over when I come up and over. Up and down. Twirling wings. All you're doing is blocking the weapon here and coming across his eyes and hitting him here. 2, 3, you know, sweep. Especially if you already got him in the sweep and you're inside close. 1, 2, sweep. Brings it in. Clutching. Oh. I love clutching. Flashing. 1, 2, 3. Which was this? It just comes with here, and I grab him by the hair, pull him down, punch, leopard's punch. I'm going to hit him with leopard's punch here before I take him down, though. Then I might. But that's just step to the side of the guy. One, like backbreaker, boom, boom, boom. Knee, sweep him down forward like they're doing, and jump on top. Backbreaker. Oh, it's leap of death. Yeah, leap of death. Where they leap and they take out the knee, go down and smash his arch, because you go down, once you drop him down here, usually his toes pointing up, so you smash the arch of his foot and underneath, behind his ankle. Drop him down, hit him with the hand, and snap the neck. I always like to just hit him there. Once I knew they were there, I just drive 2 knees into him, 1, 2, and finish it by putting everything close. Boom, on backbreaker. You're done. Oh yeah, backbreaker. So boom, boom. If I've got you that far, boom, and drive that knee in, I'm coming here. I'm just going to step back, let you hit the ground, and take you out with the staff. Bam, bam. Especially the big one that I keep close. I keep it in my roller, my distance, my parries, my blocks, my outwards, my inward strike, outward strike, outward strike, rising strike, rising strike. See where I'm keeping it? Turn, keep it tight, double downward, kick and strike, double downward, kick and strike, over the head, hit him, catch him in the throat, catch him in the eye, over the head, hit him, catch him in the eye, catch him in the throat, keep it all tight, and do a citation. I bring it up, strike him here as I come up. But 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, then throw it up. Comes scholar, warrior, kung fu to do battle back to back. They pull together to bring together the world of martial arts in love. If we're ever forced to use our weapons, we pray for forgiveness. Ooh, I can't do it in here without breaking my ceiling. And close. On that big one, you do that enough with these, your little tiny whippers will just, you go, what the heck, I'm used to this big old log. That's why they grab them small logs, grab the weights and do this, back and forth, knowing them muscles can take it up and down, all the way around, all the way around. Then just do it like a bat, swing it all the way down, going back. Swing it all the way down and back. I can't do these in here with this. I could if I, because in the farm you got to do spins, you got to do rolls, you got to do pummels, you got to do elbows and slices, punches and eye pokes. Show me everything with that J roller, baby. Roll it in tight, keep it in your system. That's what I call it. But Sammy says keep it in your phone booth, so we'll go keep it in your phone booth. Everybody understand that a little more? Because you're in a phone booth right here. Self-defense is defending that phone booth perimeter. It's like your house. You got a perimeter on your house, you can protect it. So you learn every way to protect it, from your fingers to your toes. Whether it's a great big staff, even if you're putting it in there and go, oh God, that don't look right. That's a joke, guys, for the guys. Hey. Woo, this one's tough. This one's all just punches, and it's the #1 staff for a big, heavy, it's like you're heavy punching, heavy, you're not slicing, you're not spinning and flipping, and you got heavy punches, you got heavy strikes, and it's shorty. With a Jonathon, because usually a shorty, I use a shorty, but I'm using a Jonathon now. Hey. Three. 1, 2, 3. Turn to the side. 1, 2, 3. All the way around. 1, 2, 3. And these are supposed to be all nice and strong, even with the big staff. 1. Punch him. Curl it. 2, 3, 4. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4. There. We're coming all the way around. Taking out the knees. Going to the throat. Kick. Strike up. Come to the next guy. Take out the knees. Strike down. Strike up. And take him down. Then we come over. Under. Over. Over. Under. Over. Just like I'm punching. Come up. Striking set. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uppercut. And you got to change, because this is where you're going to start learning to change them strong punches. Turn, change, uppercut. Turn, change, ride it all the way around with your hand sword. Ride it all the way around with your hand sword. Poke if you want. Hey, in the tournament. Hit. Throw it way up in the air. Catch it. Come down. Scarred warrior. Come forth to do battle. Back to back. They pull together to bring together the world of martial arts and love. If I'm ever forced to use my weapons, I pray for forgiveness. And bow. That's the Jonathon poker there, baby. Whew. That's a big workout. That's like taking all your weights, and just, now we got the little pencil pokers is what I call this. That's the only thing that's good for, is being in a school with a little end on it for poking and doing pencil work. Unless you poke them in the eye and you shove it in their ear and know how to shove it right through the back of their throat. Hopefully it ain't that guy that puts spears in his throat and goes, bends the spear. But, see what I did there? And begin. Watch. Hit. Throw way up, catch it, and come in here. Up into a cat stance. Now you strike down, strike around, and down. come all the way back, 1, 2, up, and open. This ceiling's pretty low. When I'm 6'6", I hit it all the time with this one. That's my opening. That's my citation for my opening staffs. I say staffs because there's many there. But that first shorty is just attention. Actually, you drop it down on the ground. You bow to your weapon. I can't do this anymore. You set it on the ground. Bow to your weapon. Come up without the weapon. Go into your stance. Flip it up with the foot. Catch it. Then drop down. Do the circle. Do the circle in the heart. And open. All right. You're striking here. Even the staff, it's always that. Being able to strike here and not hurt your hand. Strike here and not hurt your hand. Actually hard strike it if you have to get people from letting go. Usually if they've grabbed a hold, pull it forward, you know where their hands are, just boom. And you know where their hands are, boom. You know, drive your hand into their wrists or fingers, grab the little finger and snap. Grab the little finger, snap. Okay, it's over. Okay, I'm gonna kick you now. All right, get back online here, Chiggy. So you've bowed to it on the floor. You flipped it up in the air with your foot, caught it, and it used to be just come in and bow and open. But with what I do in it now, it's bring it up off the floor, catch it, come up into your cat stance, do your heart. You saw that? I just did my heart. And everything's in that circle, in that web, anytime you do. This is actually striking a guy. I bring that up off the floor, catch it, I go strike, poke, rip, and circle, rip, and circle, and come in my close, hit him as I'm twirling to close, and open. That's the opening, and the closing's the same. As you get done with the form, this way, when you're done with the form, you come here, here, and just go into this one. And that's my staff sets. Openings. Then we got shorts, we got longs, just like all the forms. We got shorts and longs all the way up to, what do I got staffs now? I think I got 15 different staff sets I've learned over the years that I will get back together and put in my book. Most of what I've done is all in this book. Most of what Del Pettit did was all in this book. And now there's a whole new chapter when it comes to generations of who we're going to be teaching, who's going to be teaching me. It's been a while since I've sat in a place where somebody taught me something. And mainly because I just didn't like the dojo life where it was just get them in, get them out. I won't get into political stuff, guys. But everybody who ever even runs any kind of fitness class, have respect for them. Have respect for their students. You know, my granddaughter, Sammy Torres, I'm blessed to have you there. I don't want to get in political there either, but, you know, you understand what Kempo's about, and it's not about fighting. It's not about winning. It's about oneself. 9 generations of oneself since I've got my black belt. Those are people who I would have gave belt ranking to, or I'd have even gave brown belt status because of their hard work and everything they did for me. They may not have learned it all by the book like me and Karen had to. But that's 9 generations. That's, you know, however many people I actually said, yes, you are my student. And that generation, I'd put a new If I had more than one student, I just still put one strip. But for that generation that I actually taught, maybe a year, year and a half, 2 years, however long we was teaching down there, even guys that come to my basement, I told them straight up, white belt if you want to wear it. You don't have to wear nothing if you don't want to. We're just underground, so let's just learn Kempo. And now, old age makes you want to remember, have memories, and remember all of what you did in the Kempo world. Because it is history. Ed Parker was one of the greatest histories, William Chow, Montos, because that's where the true father came from of American Kempo, is from Montos right into, your Hawaiian Kempos and but Ed Parker, and bringing it to even Salt Lake City, where I first saw it in Brigham Young University. So, but the years after that, after I got my 3rd degree black belt, and me and Del Pettit kind of separated, I decided I would just put one every time I had a class that I taught that actually went somewhere in the Kempo art. They actually got somewhere with it. They didn't just come take a few classes and leave. They actually got somewhere. They worked for it. They worked hard for it. And I've worked hard for every one of those 9 stripes on there, I'll tell you what. So that's my 9th degree white belt, I guess. Because I've always believed you only give them a white belt, then they work their way up mega black. So, stop talking, Chip. Ooh, that's fun with that one. It's better with a real staff because it slows you down. That's just fun doing it fun way. My number 3. Staff set. Influences of Chinese. Influences of Ishinryu, Okinawan, Filipino, when it comes to staff. Reach up. Ooh, flowing Chinese. Hey. Hey. Huh. Ooh, a little short, some stabs, pokes, shorts. Shorts, you just do shorts and you do the crescent. Shorts, do a knee. shorts. Shorts, come up. Show them you can spin it. Spin it. Spin it anywhere you want. Then come up and go, hey, hey, hey. Simplicity. Hey, 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 hey. That's when you know these little ones can come in tight too after you've done that big one. Turn. Hit. Strike. Hit him. Hit the guy behind. Strike two of them. Come around. Strike. Hit him. Two. Front and back. Come back around. Hey! Big circle hitting him. Big circle hitting him. Turn and strike. Finger, poke, guy behind, guy in front, come up, guy in back, guy in back and front, and strike them both. Guy in front, back, and strike them both. Hey! Front and back, strike them both. You get grabbed on the side, you go circle, circle. Kick him, drive him down. Grabbed on the side, circle, circle, kick, drive him down. Up in front, hit him, strike him, come into the citation, poke him, drive it down, go around, around, fossil it, and close. That was a good one. Woo, that's 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. Oh no, I can't do these in here. My new nunchucks, they're as long as my leg, look at this. They're as tall as I am. My pair of new nunchucks that I'm working with. Hey! Hey, can't do it in here. I'm gonna break something. Hey, hey, up and down. Boy, that's just hit him in the groin. You just pull up and down on this one in the back. Simplicity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Take out the knee, hit him in the throat, come in and heel palm, and growing, spinning crescent, you see, maybe next kick, or you come in and you hit him here and grab him with both those and go, snap with a knee, snap with a knee, just shove it in his eye, just shove it in his eye. That's my new 90s. Do the drums, do the toms, do the cymbals, do the drums, do down low, boom, 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 boom. Come up to the snare, the big drums all along the drums and snare. This is where 3-sectional came from. As it was first, they just made big long nunchucks. It was the same thing. I had a big staff. Do the same staff set. Hit. 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 Grab him, hit him, strike him down. And X. Drive him, hit him down, strike him down. shovel kick. Come up in front, snap. You see what I did there? I punched him, boom, right to the back of the head, leopard's punch, boom. Strike him, hit him in the back of the head, leopard's punch, boom, 2 of them. Woo, we can go all the way we want with these. Nunchuckies, big long ones too. Hey, turn it into your staff. Oh God, there it was. Hi. See what I did there? Come in, grab that gun and went, come out, boom, boom. Craning lance. Boom. Circling lance. Boom. Circling. Craning. See where that's going? I'm just going that down here. Coming into the eyes. Boom, boom. As he comes in with that gun, just trap it. And spur kick. This should be gone. If you hit it hard enough. If you came in and grabbed his wrist, went snap, snap, crack, and it wasn't gone. Then the big swing comes over the top, and then check it. Whoa. I can't do these in here. Height, big swing, big swing over the head, big swing over the head. Come in with kicks. That's that ball kick knee, ball kick knee. I see that ball kick caught you and you went, I'm going to wham up with that knee and ball kick right to the chin. Yeah, I call it go over the top. Knee, you see him go here. Groin, you see him go here. Knee, you see him go here. Ball kick to the throat. I call it go over the top. Set knee, side kick, ball kick. Right to the jaw, right under the jaw so he goes back with that knee. Bam, especially as tall as I am. If I have to pull you down, boom. Once I know you're there, I just take that little short step drag back. Catch you with that ball kick right under the throat. You're done. God bless everybody. I get too violent, they shut me off. All right, these are actually, if you see what those are your little dingers that sit outside and go ding a 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 ding. I took these apart and made nunchucks out of them. That's what these are made out of too, is that same metal. My nuns. These are nice because they're made out of steel. They don't break either because they got 2 half-inch rope. And you'll be able to see when they're wore. Plus, these are made so you can just pull it up a little bit and fix it, pull it up a little bit and fix it. And you can always fix it because you just take it apart, put another little rope down through the pipe. Boom! If you ever knew my chucks, they were simple for me. I didn't like chain because I grab a hold a lot. I grab a hold of it here a lot when I'm striking in here, when I'm striking in here. And that chain just always seemed to, when I'd pop it out, snap, pop it down, snap, it would break the chain. I can snap these, pop these, crack them as hard as I want, and they won't break. So, even when I buy them, I bought these for $5, and I had to replace the rope. They had 2 little pieces of rope in there, now I got 4. Because I snap them, I crack them. Man, when I pop, snap out, and pop back, so that right there, just even that light one, when it catches that in, it wants to just like a rope, it gets to that end and it'll just snap. But never had them happen with 4 or 5 strands a half-inch, where you, and you're driving them down so hard on that rope, especially your hands. Hands should be really tough by the time you get Maya. You know how to hold them together, how to work them together, how to throw them around, throw it this way, that way, the other way. Let them bounce off your hand. Let them bounce off, places that are soft. Don't let them bounce off the hard parts, elbows, fingers, joints. But let it bounce off your stomach a little when you have to come in tight. Because I come in tight. Boom, I'll come in block here, and then I'll just come in so tight right here. Poof, you won't see it coming. And it's just uppercuts. Same thing we use to knock someone out. And then finish it with a 1, 2, 3, 4. Round my head, round for 4. I was like just 1, 2, 3. Then I just finish it. 1, 2, 3, and then finish it. 5 swords, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and finish it. Boof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and finish it. Boof, 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 boof. Side kick. Shield hammer where you catch him here when you're going in with Chucky. You make that spin right down their ankle. Spin back kick and catch him with the back of the chest. Fun stuff, guys. We start swinging Chuckies. Hey. You see what I did? That's for 4 people, man. That's just, take his knees out behind you. All right. 2 on the sides, 1 in front and back, all the way around, and then close. That's a toughie because it's just, you gotta know where to take these and snap them so that their knees are gone, their elbows are gone, their jaw's gone, and up across the ears. And close. Just like a samurai sword. You always close, wipe off your weapon, and close. So you'll see me go, I'll go, that's usually wiping my weapon off a couple times. After pow, pow, boom, boom, I kind of like go, sweep, wipe it off. Sweep, wipe it off. And that's a pop too. Pop, 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 pop. Boom, when you want to strike hard. Boom, oh God. See, those will break. I'm afraid these are going to break. Mine, you don't hear them. They're pipe. You don't hear them. You hear these tat, 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 tat. All your techniques. And these, they're just... You don't hear them coming at night. It's just, oh! Hey, what do you got, gun? Yeah, I've been there, done that. I've hit them about that hard too, about that freaking hard. With them nunchucks, man, you catch them here, and come up with that nunchuck and roll it, boom, down on top of them. The biggies, and they're just like my littles. Wherever you point this, that's where that's going to go. Wherever I point this, that's where that's going to go. Where if I bring it up here and drive down, it's going to drive down. If I bring it up here, drive down, it's going to drive down. Any nunchucker knows wherever this part goes, that's where your chuck will go. If I turn it like this and I know this is coming this way for an outward strike, outward strike, that inward pop, inward pop. I know it's right there too. It's just boom. You can drive these into the ears, growing at the same time as you just do a roll, a circle, boom, boom. That's where that guy comes into the club and he thinks he's got you here, and you just trap him in growing face. Because you trap him, you come in here and trap him down right here and just go with, that's just actually, right there, you think about it, that's just crane, come in, hit him, strike him, come in, strike him, boom. That's craning lance, craning mace, flashing mace, block, hit him, strike him, come up and down on the kidneys, come up and down on his back and kidneys, take out his knee, strike, hit him, come up and down on him here, drive it down in the kidneys and kick out his knee. You know, clutching, wings of silk, boom, boom, boom. You just go right to the knees, make sure he's right there. Spur kick like in scraping hooves, and that'll bring you around to stomp with the shin chuck elbow. You know, that, especially that bam, bam, across the knees. Heck, I might even be like this, holding knees, and all I gotta do is drop my weight, go wham. Make sure Maya, boom. Make sure that hits his before it hits mine. There's so many ways to get out of things with the weapon. You just take the knees, go to the throat. Take the knees, go to the throat. Then learn 5 swords with it, 3, 4, 5. Shield and hammer, where you actually do the twists, the turns, taking down, boom, kicking, back kick. These are fun. I'm gonna get used to these. It's gonna be fun. Well, have a good one, everybody. Can't wait to see everybody for Christmas. And yes, I will have my paperwork. I always do. I love you guys. God bless everybody. Let's see you on Saturday. If you're thinking about going to Salt Lake, call Sammy Torres. Say, hey, we'd like to sit in, come and have some of our concepts heard, some of our way heard. I love Camp Away, man. I love Camp Away. So come on, punch out. Ah! Fish shield. Close.